Hello! Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another Cozy Cora video. I was thinking about starting a video journal because I felt like it would be fun. I've wanted to do video journaling for a while. I do a lot of other kinds of journaling, so I felt like I should, and yesterday something in my brain just said it's time now. You know me, I'm cozy. You know what I like, psychology, and I have a huge love for the How to Train Your Dragon books. One day, the reason I'm making videos in the first place is because one day I want to make a video essay about those books. But they need so much effort because I want it to be perfect. I want it to be like the best it could ever be, and so I just the How to Train Your Dragon books, you can see them linked in my profile. I think that's easy to guess that I like those. I'm making videos about my other interests until then, so I don't know if it's up yet by the time I post this. Probably not actually, but I'm working on a video about the lesbian aunt, Mycosepara smithii, the best aunt ever. You know, you'll see. I'll tell you later. It's so good. It makes me so happy. I obviously like poetry, but you know that goes without saying. I like 1860s dresses. I made one and I wore it to Comic-Con, and it was...
Hello darkness, my old friend.
I mean, that Comic-Con season was... Comic-Con season? I don't know. That year of Comic-Con was kind of garbage because it was the first time I was ditched. Well, it wasn't like in my life, but for Comic-Con. So I had to go alone, and I've never been to Comic-Con alone, and I don't like it because I don't really like Comic-Con just because I don't like cons. I don't like people. I avoid them as much as possible, and so having to go without any sort of safety net in cosplay that's like big and takes a lot of space, it's just not fun. It's just not fun. But I went all 3 days anyway because I paid money for it. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I made a dress and I wore it, and it was, regardless of the day being shit, it was a lot of fun. Hold on, I can actually show it. I'm realizing I like this video format a lot. I get to be as autistic as ever. Okay. Hey boy, I'm just gonna go get the book. Okay, don't mind me. This here, Neither. It's by Nosebleed Studios. They're a Swedish manga company, I guess. And I love them. And so okay. I go to Comic-Con on Friday. I see the Nosebleed Studios like booth, and I'm like, oh, a new book, cool. Oh, it's about Vikings, really cool. I buy it immediately. I go straight home, or like I spend my day at the con, then I go home, I read it, and I love it. It's so good. I go back to the con the next day, and the author is there, and there's a little sign that's like, oh, I'll sign the book when you buy it. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I bought the book yesterday. Can you like sign a little piece of paper and give it to me instead? And they were like, yeah, of course. And it's look at it. I die. Oh, I'm sorry. I die. It's so cute. Don't get your there's nuttiness on it. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it so much. 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 Anyway, so good things did come out of Comic-Con, even though I didn't really want to be there. Anyway, staying on track. Or actually, that's a good segue. I like Vikings a lot. The sub-interest of the How to Train Your Dragon books. They just got me really into Vikings. It's a good interest because I get to, as a Swede, I get to be like, actually, the Vikings didn't have horns on their helmets. Actually, I can write in runes. And actually, it's called Futteig because the way you name scriptures is the first letters. So the alphabet is named after Alpha, Beta, A, B, the first letters. And Futteig is named after the first letters. And I get to be autistic and tell people that. And they go, oh, that's really interesting. Tell me more about Sweden and Swedish history. And I go, that's kind of all I know. I know. Shocking. Appalling. That's He's like, you fake fan. He's right. I like history in general. I was talking to my history teacher in like 9th grade when we were learning about wars, and I was like, it's not fun anymore because it's not history. This is current, basically. It's still so important and still so like in our faces and in our culture and in our lives. It's not history, so it's not fun. It's too serious, it's too real, you know? So that's just why I like history, I think. It's like reading little stories about people's misadventures, but those people also shaped our reality, and that's really cool to me. I think more people should care about history because it's like reading the story of the world, and that's really cool. I read a lot of manga. I wouldn't say that's an interest. It's just it's just a media I like, really. It's because I find that comics tend to be too serious, anime is too loud and fast and not very autism friendly, and real books have too many words. So I read a lot of manga. Dog kisses. Are you mad at me for censoring your dick? I'm sorry. I used to watch a lot of anime when I was a kid, but I kind of grew out of it. Not necessarily because I'm like, oh, anime is for babies. I don't really watch shows anymore either. I think it's a mix of the TikTok brain rot and just being busy. So like, if I want to do something for fun, I don't want to sit down and watch a show. It takes so much brain power that I do not have. Anything else? I like YouTube a lot, obviously. I spent like 10-ish hours a day on YouTube. What do I do? It's a mystery, honestly. Some of my favorite YouTubers are Mariah Elizabeth, the internet historian, Sumera Media. Those are kind of the same people, but in different flavors. I like Jaden Animations. I feel like she's been in some controversies lately, but I like her videos. Kind of a guilty pleasure, but I watch Will and Me a lot. You're sniffing my ass. Brutal Moose, obviously, the one and only. Peter Knetter, also known as Patter. I watched Negative Legend a lot. Mini Minuteman, aka Milo Rossi, aka the guy who did the awful archaeology series. They use, you know, Eddie Burback, Jarvis Johnson, Curtis Connor, yada yada yada. Jordy, big lover of mine. I'm in her Discord. I never say anything because I'm shy, but I really like her videos. I really enjoy her streams when I'm not asleep because yay time zones. Izzy, also icon. She's like a mix of the internet historian and Jordy, which I think is interesting. I feel like I try to also be like a girly version of the internet historian. I don't think I'm succeeding. I'm definitely not on his level of like editing at all, but he also has editors and like he is a video editor. I just like talking. I feel like there's a difference, but I feel like I at least try to have the same style of like informational and funny videos about ridiculous things that people don't really care about, except me. That's just what it's just what autism does to you, man. Windigoon, same thing with just like, I know people don't really like, it's not for the algorithm, obviously. It's not content for the viewers, it's content for myself. It's content that I want, that I wish it's content that I wish other people made, you know? That's everyone on the top of my head, anyway. That's what I do on YouTube. Waste my time. I hope the audio isn't garbage. I didn't test the audio before I started recording. I just kind of assumed it would be fine. I haven't decided what to do with YouTube yet. I'm like 90% sure I want to keep this interest related only, and I'm not really going to talk about my own life. It used to be crazy overwhelming, and now it's like, hey, I have free time, and instead of sleeping, I'm like, oh, I should make YouTube videos. Which, I mean, productive icon, queen, girl boss, entrepreneur. Yeah, let's just call it that. Let's just pretend that's what that is. I think that's kind of all I have to say. I just wanted to turn the camera on and kind of word vomit into the void, you know? I felt like talking, and no one wants to talk to me, because then she hates me, and she's so sad. I'm joking. Then she loves me. They're just tired and have a lot of work to do, and I don't want to be like a part of why they're procrastinating, and that means I have to talk to someone about my garbage and you get to hear it. So yeah, that's kind of it. I don't think I'm gonna be consistent with this. I don't think I'm gonna do this as journaling. I think this is just gonna be like, sup guys, I want to talk about things that are interesting to me, but I don't want to like have a coherent thought before turning the camera on. I just want to talk to no one at the moment, but you know, maybe this is the video that blows up. Maybe this is the video that's like, what? Cozy's making YouTube videos? I don't know. I think this is just gonna be like a, hey, I'm bored, I want to chat, and I want to record it. Why do I want to record it? Because I am obsessed with myself. I mean, do you see me in my PJs with my boy? Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, whatever time it is for you. And always remember that you are loved. Do you want to say goodbye? No. Okay, bye.